All right, everyone, we are here with a hot pan with canola oil, about a cup's worth, and we've got ourselves a cube steak coated, ready to become a country fried steak. We're going to drop it right in, nice and gentle like, let it sizzle, let it cook. We're going to give it a little shake just to get that oil going right around it. We don't want to mix it up too much. Keep that fire on nice and high. And we're going to cook it that side about 3 minutes, maybe 3.5 minutes. Flip it over and then do the same on the other side. And we'll have ourselves a good old country fried steak, sometimes known as a Salisbury steak. But watch it sizzle and watch it fry. Here we go to enjoy. So we got 2 minutes there. We're going to flip it over, give it a little early sear, and then at the end, we're going to give it another minute on the end, because sometimes when you're making a country fried steak, as you cook one side or the other, it'll begin to leak. And you're going to want to try and flip it over, and you're going to think to yourself, oh great, time to flip it over each time. But you don't want to flip it over too many times. Otherwise the oil flavor starts to seep into the batter, and it doesn't stay light, and the texture gets a little bit too moist and filled with oil. But if you keep it so that you only turn it over once or twice, and now you see it there, it's starting to leak. We're going to give that a minute, that's okay. And as soon as the other side on the bottom cooks a little more, we're going to flip it back over and then give it another 1 minute on that side. But the point is that we don't do it too much. Now if you need a little bit of a shield to keep the splatter away, feel free to do that. Also, do watch the heat. As it starts to get the pan entirely hot, you're going to want to take it to a medium level, maybe a medium high, depending on how many of the country fried steaks you have inside the pan at a time. Now, since we're getting to that point where it's starting to leak out a good amount, we're going to take a minute to flip it right over and let it get seared. And as you can see, it had been doing so on the other side as well. Now, after that last minute that comes through here, another 60 seconds, well, 50 at this point, we're going to flip it over one last time just to make sure it's sealed well on both sides if we happen to see any leakages coming through here while we're in the frying stage. Your heat level, you're going to want to keep it about 350, 375 for the fire temperature. And keeping it around a medium, just under a medium high, is about how you'll obtain that level and keep it consistent. Now we're not seeing any leakages come through except for this one bit here, so we might only need a few seconds on this last side at the end as we close in on that 60-second mark. Take it, agitate it a little bit, we've got another one coming through there, and boom, we'll take it one last time down. It'll sear underneath itself, and you can start to see that the crispy golden starts to show up. Those little bits that were the bits showing through of the meat juice are starting to become nice little crispy bits of protein, which, when consumed, are quite delicious. As we approach, we'll take it there, we'll flip it through. There we go. Now, there it is. That's going to spit off a bit. We're going to give that just a moment. This is where the towel comes in handy. And as soon as that finishes, that is basically where you know it's done, because that last bit of juice has popped out and it's ready to be pulled off the fire, allowed to rest for just a moment, and then most deliciously consumed. And as we bring out our final product, we have a lovely crispy chicken fried steak, bit of butter chip pickles, a little bit of mayonnaise, maybe even sprinkle a little black pepper on top. But there we are, nice and crispy golden and juicy medium on the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, do it yourself, everybody. Nice and crispy golden on the inside. Do it yourself gourmet, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.